Hey guys, Joe's RV Tech DIY here. So now we're going to talk about RV entry steps. We're going to talk about manual steps and we're going to talk about electric steps. And again, we have my father here to speak about how we can prolong the life of both. So what can you tell us about RV entry steps being manual and electric? What are some things we can do to make it so that they don't have to work as hard and we don't have to work as hard on the manual ones to remove them?
Well, one of the things we like to do is to lubricate them. And when we lubricate them, we want to use something that is a lubricant that will not attract more dirt. Going down the highway, if you have a petroleum solvent on there, that's going to attract a lot of dirt. It's going to stick to it. It's going to create wear and binding on the parts as you use the step. Electric steps, as you probably know, are extremely expensive. If we can find a way to extend the life and make all the mechanisms work more freely, that's going to take a lot of strain off of the mechanisms, the motor, and the linkage. And so what we like to do here, this one here is an actual mechanical step. And I know from experience that you have to pull pretty hard when you don't service these to pull these down, and they fold out. And there's a lot of moving parts here. Like you can see this moving part right here. You can see that there's a lot more moving parts here, 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 here. You see that rust that's expelling out of there? If you allow that to rust, eventually it's going to bind up. And what we want to do is expel out anything that's old and dirty in there. So we just literally spray this with this Roadmaster silicone on all the joints. And you can just see that orange run out of that where that one's rusting because that one's a little overdue. And so that's one side right there. So now we're going to do the exact same thing on this other side. You want to hit every one of the pivot points on it. And this isn't very expensive stuff, and it lasts quite a while. So it will not attract more dirt, and that's the benefit of using a silicone lubricant. Goes on wet and evaporates to a dry to the touch and will not attract dirt. So as you put that on, you can work this up and down, but you can see how much freer the step actually works. So, you know, with just one hand, I could put that away. And when I pulled it out, I had to use, you know, a lot of force to get that to come out. And so once it's stored, we can spray a little bit more on these outside joints. And it's just a good practice when you store it for the winter to get things freed up, spray a little lube on there, and then let it sit for storage. Next spring when you get it out, it'll be nice and free. And maybe 3 or 4 times a year, we recommend spraying all the joints, whether it's an electric step or a mechanical step.
All right, thanks for that information. And if you guys have any questions about the product we used, again, it was Roadmaster's Lube Master Heavy Duty Silicone RV Lube. We like to call it, you know, it has 1,001 uses. And we'll post a link below in the description if you guys want to pick up a can for yourself, or maybe a case even, because you'll find yourself using it on all kinds of things. But if you guys haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe to our channel for more RV DIY videos. And until next time, thanks for watching.